Hello everyone in BookTube land. My name is Rick. I don't think too many of you out there are familiar with me because I haven't been on here for a while, but I have made a couple, and I thought I'd go into a third here. I've been taking you back to the 50s, and I was going to do that one more time. Back when we used to listen to radio instead of watch TV. And when I was 5 or 6, one of my heroes on the radio was Straight Arrow. He also had a radio show, which if anybody is interested, they can go to YouTube and type in Straight Arrow Radio Show and they'll pop up. I didn't realize there were that many. I had saved a few on disc way back when, and there were only about 4 available at that time. But anyway, I used to read these comic books too. I mean, I couldn't really read them. I looked at the pictures. But whenever I got into first grade, I started to learn what words were and how to read them. And I really enjoyed them. This particular picture that's on the front here, I've told you about Clyde, who was my uncle. He had a brother who was older than him. His name was Charles, and he was an artist. And on the bedroom walls, he had drawn gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. And this particular picture of Straight Arrow was one of them. And he was coming straight at you from the wall. I mean, he was full size. It was absolutely full size. And on the other side, he had a pirate that he had drawn with drawn saber. And on another wall, he had a woman in a low-cut peasant's blouse. Those drawings were, in my eyes, magnificent. But alas, my granddad did not feel the same way. And a few years after that, he painted over the walls, painted over these pencil drawings. It was a shock to me, but didn't bother him. But anyway, another thing about this Straight Arrow character is if you ate Nabisco shredded wheat in between the layers of shredded wheat, those biscuits, these cards were available. I don't know if you can read any of that or not, but Ingenuity manuals. These, if you can read the contents here, this is essentially what it was. They came in different books. This is book number 2, from which I am missing just one of these cards. But as a child, I made my mother buy shredded wheat so I could get these. And they were interesting things. I mean, each of these cards had something that a boy would want to do, especially if he was wanting to be a Boy Scout, because these were kind of front runners for Boy Scout information, showing you how to do this and that, making moccasins here. Indian spurs, Indian armlets, Indian belt. I found these on eBay and I was just really excited whenever I saw them because I haven't seen these in 70 years. And I didn't realize there would be any around because Who in the world would collect these? Especially throw away things like intermittent cards to protect biscuits of shredded wheat. But each one of these, there were one, two, well, I'm not sure if there was one on the top, but there were 3 layers, and you got, I guess it was two in a package. And you collected them all, you got a book, and this is like I say, book number 2. I think the date on this is like 1951. That's what it said. I thought it said it on here somewhere. But each one of these gives a new thing for a boy to make. And made out of raw materials from the forest, not prepackaged wooden slats and glue and nails and such. I mean, you might find this pretty boring, but like I said, I was excited when I found these. I don't know if you can read them or not. I don't know whether I'll look for any more, but I wanted I wanted to see these again, so I bought them off of eBay. And like I say, I was surprised they were there. I guess people save things, but who would have thought that in the future, from 1951 or 52, people in the future would want to buy this stuff. My dad, everything I had, he threw out. He said, "You're not a child anymore. You don't need these childish things." So, but somebody saved this stuff. Somebody thought that somebody would want it in the future. I don't know if any of you care about any of this stuff or not, but I thought it was a great view of historical interest, especially for kids back in those days. We played outside and we built things and we did stuff. We didn't look at a telephone all day long. My uncle made one of these bird traps and trapped birds. This is a target for arrows. Just stuff that young boys enjoyed doing back in those days. I'm not sure that they had anything like this for girls. I'm sure there were girls who enjoyed doing these kind of things, so it wouldn't have hurt for them to collect them. Sun and watch compass. And Indian smoke signals. I don't know if it tells you what they mean, but I just thought that was really interesting. Like I said, that's probably why nobody's watching any of these, because what I'm interested in, I don't think anybody else is. But that was all I had to say. I found those on eBay, and I just wanted to share those and share this Straight Arrow comic and let you know that they do have, from 1951, 52, the old serials of Straight Arrow. I mean, today they're corny, but back then they were entertainment. And we listened at night on the radio. Half an hour. And we bugged our parents to buy us shredded wheat. We didn't like shredded wheat. But by George, we wanted these. At any rate, that's it. I'm about a third of the way through Secrets We Keep. And I plan to finish it soon because I think somebody else wants to borrow it. So, that's all I had to say. Just wanted to say hello. Hello. and talk about Straight Arrow. I'll come back with another 50s thing that you will ignore. But take care of yourselves. God bless you till the next time. Bye bye.